Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back here in the Villanova Dynasty for game number 8. This is week number 10, so after this game, you guys will get to see updates on all your recruits. UCF, we are playing, they are 1-6. We are hoping to make them 1-7. Villanova coming in here at 2-5, 2-1 in the American Conference. So we have been doing about as bad as expected, but not too bad in the conference. And we have a chance here against this UCF team. They are only 5 overall points better than us at a 70 overall compared to our 65 overall, but we have been playing much better than that. Coming off a really bad loss on the road to LSU, but it was an expected loss against a number 10 team in the country. And here goes UCF already running the ball very well against us. And here we go. Patty, that's a terrible name for a quarterback or running back. It's a quarterback. Nick Patty, that is a terrible name. But he does throw across the middle there and evading a couple tacklers for a first down. Now 1st and 15 after the false start penalty, and Peyton would get another first down there. And then throwing again to Tristan Payton. Really instrumental on that touchdown drive. UCF would take a 7-0 lead downfield. Tipped and caught by Taurus Phillips. I guess you need a little luck sometimes. And a great play by Taurus Phillips. So now again across the middle here, and that one will be Bingelis. Bingelis fired up after that big first down catch. Now a 2nd and 9 after only a 1-yard run. Bednarchik's going to be sacked for a big loss. A 3rd and 16. He gets hit again, but we have a flag on the play. Offsides on UCF. So Villanova gets another chance here. 3rd and 11. Can they make a play? Big play, Taurus Phillips. Taurus Phillips had a couple huge plays already this drive. So now on a 2nd and goal, there's Bingelis. So that drive was all about Taurus Phillips and Simon Bingelis tying the game up there. And as you can see, UCF taking control right where they left off, running the ball pretty well, but they do not get the first down there on 3rd down. They would have to punt. Villanova again going to Bingelis, nearing the end of the first quarter here, and we have Taurus Phillips yet again. Taurus Phillips with a huge gainer, 38 yards, gets them into scoring range. Last play of the first quarter is a touchdown up the center of the field to Changa Hodge, 14-7 after 1. UCF now with a great run there by Nick Patty. Now Patty again off of the read option is going to take it for a gain of 18 yards. And another first down. 3rd and 10 now. Incomplete on a decent attempt and pretty accurate throw. And now Bednarchik with a read option of his own to get a first down. Villanova will be forced into a 3rd and 6 later on up the center and dropped. But Villanova, somehow the coach decides to go for it, and a great play to Goodzik down the right sideline for 22 yards, keeping the drive alive. Very questionable call, but it works out, and Sam Shaw with a 20-yard catch there. We got a 1st and 10, throwing to the end zone, tipped and intercepted is Bednarchik, and UCF would take this one back to around the 35-yard line, where they would start their drive. A broken tackle there, and another extra pickup. That would make a 1st and 10. Almost intercepted, and Rasan Stewart upset that he couldn't get that one. Would it come back and haunt the Wildcats? There goes UCF. They pick up another first down, but Villanova would get them into a 3rd and 12, but a nice throw to the right side of the field. Another broken tackle on some poor tackling by Villanova, and that would set up a 3rd and 4 here later on, which would be converted by Traquan Smith. And now Nick Patty is going to be sacked. 2nd and goal. An incompletion thrown through the end zone by Patty. So Villanova fired up that they could get it to a 3rd and goal. Can they complete the stand? They do not, as Cameron Stewart brings it in to tie the game 14-14. And an interception across the middle of the football field. nearing the end of the first half. UCF going to try and set up a field goal, but intercepted. Rasan Stewart does not let that one go by him this time, and that would be the first half, 14-14. Villanova really would be dominating if not for the turnovers. Could probably be at least a 21-10 game. And a sack there on Bednarczyk, that would set up a 3rd and 12 coming out of the half. Sam Shaw, though, with a great 12-yard catch to pick up the first down. Bednarczyk rolling to the right, he would throw to Taurus Phillips. Taurus Phillips, another huge first down picked up by him today. Thrown across the middle, and Bednarczyk again with the bad luck and the inaccuracies. And UCF would take it over with a chance to take their second lead of the ball game. And a huge run here by Nick Patty all the way downfield. The quarterback with a 36-yard run. And then Patty again would pick up a first down. And then again with a read option, they would fail this time. It would be a 4th and goal. Villanova, very nice goal line stand. And a field goal is good for UCF. So that would make a 17-14 game. A run here would cause a face mask. And Villanova would move up 15 yards. And now on a 2nd and 4, they are able to convert with Goodzik on the screen and into enemy territory and threatening. A 3rd and 6 would happen, and Goodzik again with another reception to move the chains. And there is Aaron Forbes with a run. You don't see much of Forbes now. Goodzik has been playing so well. And Goodzik here is going to be pushed into the end zone, moving the pile for the 15-yard touchdown, and Villanova back on top. These lead changes are crazy late in this game. So now that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, a 21-17 lead for Villanova. But UCF on the move here on a 2nd and 5, and Patty will be sacked for a 3-yard loss, setting up a 3rd and 8. In which Nick Patty would throw across the middle of the field and pick it up with Tristan Patton. Now a run by Mike Rogers, and he is going to make it inside the 15-yard line for UCF. And now Nick Patty is going to run the option and score a touchdown as nobody can get to him. So now Villanova, pressure on them to get a score. Goodzik with a great first down run. Just over 5 minutes to go now in the game. Goodzik again, another first down. This one a little bit of a shorter first down run. And now Forbes, but it would be 4th and 1. UCF excited about the chance to close the game, but 4th and 1 barely converted, but converted nonetheless by Goodzik. What a hero. That would set up another first down. Now 3 minutes to go in the game. You want to keep an eye on that clock as Goodzik is able to pick up another first down, and this is Aaron Forbes. He would pick up 5 yards there. We have a 3rd and 5, and a nice throw to Changa Hodge, who will pick up the touchdown of 21 yards, and Villanova with a 28-24 lead. Now we have UCF driving. First down there, just under a minute and a half. Another first down and a run out of bounds. Now just under a minute. A screen play. And that one is going to get stopped. 4th and 1, but UCF on 4th down is going to throw an incomplete, coming off of the hands of the UCF player. And now Villanova just has to run the clock out. Timeout UCF. Now a big first down by Goodzik. That should pretty much end it. Timeout UCF and victory formation. So a 28-24 win. So after that Villanova win, let's take a look at the recruiting and where your guys might be going. Looks like Kwadwo Ashampong is looking at us, Villanova here, in Florida. Looks like Abraham Bam is looking at Florida, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, and USC as front runners for his services. Looks like Gabe Capps is looking at Colorado State. Colorado State is probably going to beat out all those other schools, but there's other schools in the running there for his services, including Iowa. Malik Dupree, we are heavily seeking his services. However, Oregon is giving chase big time. Georgia Tech, Wisconsin, Arizona are there, but I mean, I don't think they pose real threats. Probably either us or Oregon there. Drew Ekstrom is looking at Kansas State or Nebraska. It's probably going to be one of those two. I don't really see Boise State or Stanford or Wisconsin or Oregon or Texas A&M or anything pulling one out. Bob Ekstrom looking at Cincinnati all the way. They are like way ahead. Oh, he's already committed there. I'm sorry. Bob Ekstrom to Cincinnati. Congratulations, Bob. Now we're looking at William Fitzpatrick, and it looks like either South Carolina or Mississippi State for Mr. Fitzpatrick. I don't see any of the other ones posing too much of a threat. Bomber Geppert looks like he is already committed to Wisconsin, so congratulations, Bomber, on your committance. Darnell Greenwood has already committed to Navy, so there you go. Darnell Greenwood, BYU was close, West Virginia was close, but he will be a Navy midshipman. Then we have Victor Hartman, who has already committed to Boston College. We had given chase in the beginning, but it did not look like we were going to get him, so we did not get him. And then one of the Joneses there is looking at Syracuse. I'm sorry it's such a short clip. Campbell Jones there. Ryan Jones, we are also recruiting him, but so is Syracuse, Marshall, West Virginia, NC State. That one's going to be a very tough battle to the end. And then Jackson Jones looks like he's either going to go to Rutgers or Boston College. Boston College is only 29 points behind. He could join Victor Hartman in the Boston College backfield. Then we have John Copey. He'll be going to University of Minnesota. John Copey is already committed to Minnesota. Michigan had given chase, but they will not get him. And then we have Patrick McCaw, who will be going to Auburn, already committed there. Nobody else was really close on his board. Then we have Freddie Mercury, who looks like he's going to go to Army. I guess one of those teams could give chase. Never know. USC, if this goes to the offseason. And then Chariot O'Reilly looks, he has already committed to Pitt. So congratulations, he will be going to University of Pittsburgh. And then we have Kenneth Papillon. Looks like he wants to go to Michigan. We had given chase, and we were in second place, and I pulled out of that race long ago, so Michigan probably in the next couple weeks. Jake Pride, either Clemson or West Virginia. That is going to be a tight battle between those two schools. I don't see any of the other four coming out. And then Vasu Sharma. We have really taken the lead in this race. I would expect him to commit to us within the next couple weeks. Then we have Sean Strong. Sean Strong looks like he's either going to go to Washington State or Oregon State. Not Oregon, not Washington, just the states. One of the state schools. Then we have Jackson Wheeler. Looks like he is already committed to Vanderbilt. Louisville had given chase, but ultimately, I guess not enough there for him. And finally, we have Quinn Wildfire. Quinn Wildfire could go anywhere of those four schools up there: Louisville, Ball State, Northwestern, or Notre Dame. All right, guys, so there is your quick recruiting update. I'm sorry it probably wasn't the most perfect, but you will get another one at the end of the regular season right before we go into our off-season, preseason live stream. So just 4 more games to go in this season. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We have plenty more of this coming out, as well as live streams and everything. We'd love to have you a part of FG Nation. Tell me what you guys think so far in the comments below. And be sure to go ahead and put your predictions for the very next game which is going to be against USF.